If you were married for 10 years or more and then got divorced, stop what you are doing right now. Because there is money sitting inside the Social Security system with your name on it. The government is not going to call you. They are not going to send a letter. They are not going to remind you. And right now, according to the Social Security Administration itself, millions of women who qualify are not collecting a single dollar of it, simply because nobody ever told them the rule existed. Most people think that once a marriage ends, any financial connection to that person ends with it. The divorce is final, it is over, move on. That is not true. And that assumption is costing divorced women thousands of dollars every single year. Here is what I am going to show you today. I am going to walk you through exactly who qualifies, how much this benefit is actually worth in real dollars, and the specific steps to claim it, including a strategy that almost nobody talks about that lets you collect money starting at age 60, while a second, larger benefit keeps growing in the background at the same time. My name is Mark. I have spent years breaking down Social Security rules in plain language. No jargon, no confusing fine print that nobody explains. By the end of this video, you will know more about this benefit than most people who work at your local Social Security office will think to tell you. Stay with me through the whole video, because I am saving the most valuable strategy for the second half, and it is the one that most women miss entirely. If you are not subscribed yet, hit that button right now and turn on the bell. The rules around this benefit change. The amounts change. When that happens, this channel covers it in plain language. Now, let's get into it.
Let me start with the version of this benefit that applies if your ex-spouse is still alive. To qualify, 5 things need to be true. 1. Your marriage lasted at least 10 years in a row. It does not matter if the divorce happened 5 years ago or 35 years ago. The length of the marriage is what counts. 2. You are at least 62 years old. 3. You are not currently married. Now, here is something important. If you did remarry, but that later marriage ended through divorce, death, or annulment, your right to collect on your original ex-spouse's record can come back. Do not assume you are disqualified before you check. 4. Your ex qualifies for Social Security. They do not have to be collecting it yet. And here is a rule that surprises most people. If you have been divorced for at least 2 years, you can apply for this benefit even if your ex has not started collecting yet. You do not have to wait for them. 5. The benefit based on your ex's record has to be larger than what you would get on your own work history. Social Security runs both calculations and gives you the bigger number. You do not have to figure that out yourself.
Now, how much money are we actually talking about? This benefit can be worth up to 50% of your ex-spouse's full Social Security amount every single month. If your ex's benefit is $2,400 a month, and many people who earned higher salaries receive more than that, your divorced spouse benefit could be $1,200 every month for the rest of your life. For a woman who spent years raising children, or working part-time, or earning less while a husband earned more, that gap between what her own record pays and what this benefit pays can be enormous. One more thing I want you to hear clearly. Your ex does not find out you applied. Social Security does not notify them, and your claim takes $0 away from their check. 0. The system was designed this way intentionally. Now, I told you I was saving the most valuable part for later, and here it is. Because if your ex-spouse has passed away, what I am about to tell you could be worth more than $200,000 that you are currently leaving on the table. This is the benefit that even fewer people know about, and it works very differently from what I just described. If your ex-spouse has passed away, your marriage lasted at least 10 years, and you are not currently married, or you remarried after age 60, you may qualify for what is called the divorced survivor benefit.
Here is the critical difference. The benefit on a living ex's record pays you at most half of what they receive. The divorced survivor benefit
if you wait until your full retirement age, which is around 66 or 67 for most people, can pay you 100% of what your ex was receiving. Not half, the whole amount. But here is the strategy that almost no one knows, and this is the part I want you to watch twice if you need to. You can start collecting the divorced survivor benefit as early as age 60, not 62, 60. And collecting that survivor benefit early does not reduce what you eventually collect on your own Social Security record. They run on completely separate tracks. So here is what that makes possible. You are 60 years old. Your ex has passed away. Their benefit was larger than yours will be. You start collecting the survivor benefit right now. Meanwhile, your own Social Security benefit keeps growing. It grows roughly 8% every year from your full retirement age all the way until you turn 70. At age 70, you compare the two numbers. If your own benefit has grown larger, you switch to that one. If the survivor benefit is still bigger, you stay on it. But either way, you have been collecting real money through your entire 60s while both amounts were growing at the same time. The average divorced survivor benefit being paid in 2026 is $1,863 a month. From age 60 to 70, that is more than $223,000. Money that most women who qualify are simply not collecting because nobody explained this option existed.
So let me give you the exact steps to claim what you are owed. This does not require a lawyer. It does not cost money to apply. Here is exactly what to do. If your ex is still living, call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213. Tell them you are divorced, that your marriage lasted at least 10 years, and that you want to ask about eligibility for a divorced spouse benefit. Have your Social Security number ready, and if possible, your ex's Social Security number, or at minimum, their full legal name and date of birth. You will need a copy of your marriage certificate and your divorce decree. If you do not have those, you can request them from the state where you married and the state where the divorce was finalized. If your ex has passed away, call the same number, 1-800-772-1213. Tell them you are a divorced surviving spouse and ask about the divorced survivor benefit. This one cannot be done online. It requires a phone call or an in-person visit to your local Social Security office. Two things I want you to remember before you make that call. Do not assume Social Security already figured this out for you. When most people sign up for their own benefits, no one asks about a prior long marriage. No one offers this benefit automatically. You have to ask for it by name. And do not assume you do not qualify before you call. The rules around remarriage, timing, and eligibility have more nuance than most people expect. Let Social Security run the calculation. The worst they can say is that you do not qualify. The best they can say is that you have been owed money for years and can start collecting immediately.
Here is the truth about this benefit. The law built it in because it recognizes something simple. A long marriage is two people building a life together. One person may have earned the paycheck, the other may have raised the children, supported a career, kept a household running for decades. The Social Security system acknowledges that contribution, even after the marriage ends. But it only pays out to the people who know to ask. You know now. Make the call. If this video helped you understand something you did not know you were owed, share it with someone who is divorced and over 60. This is exactly the kind of information that can change how much money someone receives every single month for the rest of their life. Subscribe if you have not already, turn on the bell, and I will see you in the next one.